Okay, continue with our warehousing and storage layout. So how we want to reduce the cost in storage in warehousing is the cost of material handling, because what happened is our product, when our product damaged, so uh, we need to bear for the cost of those spoilage damage happen. Okay, and all costs associated with the transaction, we have incoming transport, storage, finding or moving the material from one place to another place, and then we want to deliver the product, so we need lorries, that is outgoing transport. And in equipment use, with the conveyor, we need forklift, people who wants to work for that, material supervisions, insurance, we pay for insurance on our material in warehouse, as well as depreciations, susut nilai for the product. Cross-docking also is a part of the warehouse, whereby why we call it cross-docking. So it is the cross dock. This is the dock where it acts as a temporary storage in order for materials to go out, waiting for shipment lah, waiting for delivery, for outbound delivery. That is cross-docking. This area we call it dock. This is cross lah, from inbound to outbound. Okay, for certain warehouse, they do have this kind of activities, or they offer service like assembly component, loading softwares, repairs, and customized labeling and packaging, whereby customer buy in bulk, then you pay for warehouse to pack in small packaging and labeling it. So you can ask for the warehouse service provider. Same goes to Shopee. They do provide this kind of service, warehouse or labeling service, as well as postage service. Okay, this is the traditional layout, and this is a normal cross-docking layout. And now we move to fixed position layout. Why we call it fixed? Because of the object is fixed in one position. For example, surgery and ship developments or project, making ship or building. Okay, it is for process-oriented layout. Why we call it process? So it based on the people. So this one is examples of patient A. Having a broken leg, so this hospital treat. The treatment is based on what is the disease or what need to be treated for the patient. Okay, second one, we have patient with an erratic pacemaker. So the first process is just go to the surgery and then pharmacy. You can see the differences between the process. That is process oriented layout. Okay, let's move to the next one. Okay, this one we do not cover in our syllabus, minimizing costs. Okay, now this one also we do not cover in our syllabus. This part also. Okay, all these calculations will not cover in our syllabus. Okay, another type will be work cell. So work cell, we reorganize the people and the machines for group lah. Okay, please make your own reading on advantages of work cell, and these are the examples of work cell. So this is a current work cell, and how to improve the layout of work cell. So they organize with this curve shape, so that it is easier between this worker and this worker to communicate, and they have the shorter distance lah. Okay, this one on the other improved layout. So current layout is straight layout lines, but how they improve by having U-shaped layout, so they can cross-train each others. Okay, for this calculation we do not cover for our in our syllabus. This one we also not cover all these areas. Okay, for repetitive and product-oriented layout, so these are the features. Volume is adequate for high equipment utilization. Okay, so normally we use for fabrication line, assembly line, for example, automobile, the fast food restaurant, that is assembly line. Fabrication is more on building the components on the series of machines, that is fabric. You do the fabricate the material fabrications. Okay, please do your own reading on that. Okay, these examples of assembly line of McDonald's. So the first step is order. The second step is bun toasting. Until the next step, until they reach this step. So customer service and order payment. So this how the product will be assembled. Okay, assemble, we combine all the component, but for disassemble, we disaggregate, meaning that this one we use for green productions and green issues. Okay, for assembly line, normally they have their own calculation. This is just for your understanding, but we do not cover these calculations on our syllabus. Okay, for assembly line, we call it, they have the precedence relationship. Precedence relationship, we want to know how long the cycle time. Cycle time, the product will be finished for one cycle. For example, you can sew the cloth, baju kurung, in 1 hour for one piece of baju kurung. So that is one complete cycle. Okay, in assembly line, we want to know the theoretical minimum numbers of workstation. We group workstation. This workstation is we do grouping on the task. For example, first machine, so it takes 10 minutes. Second machine also takes 10 minutes. So that is a station, one station to one station. Okay, balance the line with by assigning specific tasks to workstation. And normally we will do this workstation. We will distribute the machines, the people, evenly between station. That is the basic concept of assembly line. Okay, that's it for chapter 7. So next class we continue with chapter 8. Have fun.